It's Hack Yeah. We're breaking the mold. Code breakers here, dropping gems of gold. From boardroom plays to cubicle hacks, we crack the code so you don't fall flat.
And I'm the pathfinder, clearing the way, helping you rise up every work day. From first jobs to next level tracks, we teach what works, no fluff, just facts. Hack what, yeah.
All right. Welcome back, Esther. This is part 2 of compounding, building wealth and worth one step at a time with our friend Andrew Stepper. If you missed part 1, hit pause right now, go back and catch it, watch it. Trust me, it's worth it.
Okay, because now we're going deeper. Ooh. In this half, we're unpacking Andrew's philosophy of wealth and worth, how to define enough, what true freedom looks like, and the micro habits that can reshape your money, career, and your life.
And the best part is, none of this requires a perfect plan, right? Just got to get started, start small, stay consistent, and let the compounding do the work.
I love you say perfect plan because we just have an episode talk about progression over perfection. So it's perfect that you say that. That's awesome setup, Andrew. In part 1, we talked about mindset shift, how small habits compound and why simplifying actually makes you stronger. So now let's zoom out and talk about the bigger picture, not just money, but meaning.
Yeah, so let's start there. Andrew, how do you define wealth outside of money?
I mean, to me, wealth outside of money, it's really about freedom. It's freedom about how to use your time the way you want, work on what you want with the people that you want to do it with.
I love that.
So that makes me think about the corporate side too, guys. In business, wealth can mean having the freedom to focus on the right priorities, choose the right projects, and work with the right people. Right people. When a company builds that kind of environment, its team thrive. Has your definition of wealth changed over time?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I used to define it through kind of financial success, hitting certain numbers, maximizing returns, beating the S&P 500. But over time, I've realized kind of wealth is much more holistic. It's really, it's about health, relationships, time, and the ability to choose like how you want to live.
Yeah, correct. And that's true for career too. Professional wealth shouldn't just focus on climbing the ladders, right? It shouldn't be just focused on that. It's having the health, skill, and connection to choose meaningful work and collaborate with the right people. So what does enough look like to you?
To me, enough isn't about a number, right? It's about having what you need and being surrounded by people you love and respect.
I love that.
Nice.
Loving family, good health. I always tell my daughters, you only get one body, and that's got to last you 100 years. So make sure you're making the choices around that. Having a home and some good friends, and really, money can't buy more of any of that.
You got that, Aiden?
Yeah.
That's good advice right there. Remember, you guys are young right now, but
Yes.
good health is important. So
I wish somebody would have told me that when I was
told you that now.
18 years old.
So for me, enough isn't just a finish line, right? It's a balance point. It's having the resource to take care of my family, pursue the work I love, and still have the bandwidth to invest in others. And invest in others is a big one for me. The real magic is when your definition of wealth fuels not just your bank account, but also the sense of purpose. That is humongous. So Hack Yea Hack, true wealth in life and in work is the freedom to choose what matters most and the capacity to act on it.
So let's give our hacksters out there something tactical. What's one 5-minute habit, Andrew, that changed your finances?
It might be a little bit more than 5 minutes, but Kim, I would say reading. Reading really changed my finances, and reading about people from the past, reading biographies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The dead outnumber the living 14 to 1.
That's why he's that's why he's a high.
Oh, gosh.
And so
It's true.
He actually went and calculated that, guy.
actually, I read about it somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, but yeah, I did read that, and like their collective knowledge is incredibly valuable. They've faced many of the same problems we face today. Obviously, different spins on there, but you get to read about them, study their choices with the benefit of hindsight, see kind of where they failed, where they succeeded, and learn from their mistakes, and don't have to go through that yourself.
Okay, preach Andrew, preach. So much wisdom in all those pages. I hate reading biographies, by the way. But anyway, what's a low cost? My husband loves it. He likes all this reality. I'm like, give me the romance and the thriller stuff. So, what's a low cost move that any of our hacksters out there can make today?
A low cost move would be save your money, build the habit. Even if you don't want to research stocks, buy a low cost ETF. You can get 7.5% in bonds. Just put your money, save some money of what you earn, put it in an investment, and leave it alone. That's really the advice.
Very great point. But back to the whole book thing first.
And let me just say, because he said ETF, so I think exchange traded
Exchange
fund or
traded
something.
fund,
So
yes.
right, kind of like think of it like more of an index type.
Yes, so they're an index. I mean, the large one, you can buy an ETF of the S&P 500. They're the 500 largest companies, so you get your Apple, your Microsoft, you get AI exposure in there, you get even now Bitcoin exposure, thanks to Coinbase. So you get broad exposure to the U.S. and international economies.
So because of this part that I prepared for with Andrew, when I read his script, I actually start to download some biography books.
Hey,
I don't
the two of them together.
All right, Gary.
I do have to say it is a lot to learn from people that have done it before, and trust me, you do want to try that. Audiobook. I don't do reading. So
Well, I did do the Nike. I did do
And that's a
Bill
great
Nike.
book.
That one is great.
Nike is awesome.
What,
And
Shoe
Dog, definitely.
Phenomenal ending too.
Yeah,
It really
yeah. Now,
changed
he's
the way you
still-
think about your
still
life.
living.
Yes, yeah, he's still living. Yep, yep.
Because like they're not just about the person; it's about like the life lesson, and it's just
There's a great life lesson in there, and
Yes.
hopefully that book changed the way I live my life.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
Yeah. So back to the question: what's your version of brushing your teeth, but for money?
Okay. So,
Unless you don't brush your teeth.
yes, I brush twice a day. My version of brushing the teeth for money, I do a little bit more often than I brush my teeth. And it's going to sound dorky, but I read 10Ks, which are public companies file these with the U.S. government, and basically it includes their financials, their strategy, and risks about their business.
Oh my gosh.
So this is what you get.
Now you talking about geeky. Oh my god. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
But
done.
there is a ton of valuable information in there.
Sure.
It's valuable information about their business, about their competitors, and about their beliefs on the futures of the industry that they're in. So there's truly like a treasure trove of knowledge inside these. And yes, they are dull, and some can put you to sleep. But if you get in the habit of reading those, it will change your life.
But Kim, I do think that this example
It has
is
some merit.
well, it is like brushing your teeth.
You're about to go get a
No,
TK.
but I'm just saying, like for kids to brush their teeth, it's like pulling teeth, right? Like it's not easy to get a kid to brush their teeth, though.
Right,
So
right.
reading this not for everybody.
Right,
but
look, if I didn't know better, if I didn't know you had a wife and kids, I would say go get a life. But you got a life, and he still chooses to read
I read
10Ks.
them when they go to bed.
All right, guys. All right, this all applies to work too, right? Think of it as your daily learning and doing loop. So spend a few minutes each day reviewing something, even if it's a 10K, that gives you an edge. A competitor report, a customer comment, or a performance metric. And take one small action from what you learned. Over time, those micro learnings and micro actions compound into major career impact. And let me just say that it's probably not a bad idea if you're in a public company to go ahead and read your company's 10K. And then you'll learn some of the strategy that maybe you weren't in the room of those meetings to understand. You'll learn the strategy that upper management, executive management, where they're marching to.
Or for me, because I'm lazy, I can just ask Andrew to, hey, can you read my company 10K and then give me like a summary?
Well,
Which I have, Gary.
coming up, it had to be Andrew, chat GPT. That's right. You can get that summary already. So Hack Yea Hack. 5 minutes of consistent insight paired with action builds a foundation that saves you hours, even days of scrambling later.
Awesome. That's a great hack. So, all right, Andrew, rapid fire rounds. This is toward the end of our part now, but give us your gut take. 1 sentence max. Well, if you want to do more than one sentence.
I'm gonna stick to the rules.
All right.
But if I need to come back for other episodes, we can definitely expand on some
For
of
sure.
these.
So we take turns, okay? I'll go first.
Yep.
Credit cards.
Use them. Never carry a balance longer than necessary.
Cryptocurrency.
Whew. This is a big one, but if you live in the U.S., I think it's a waste of time and energy.
Oh man!
This
Like
one,
I said, we are financial advisors. We didn't say that in this episode.
Truly don't have
We
any
are
of these.
financial advisors.
don't hate us. Don't hate him, okay?
Because I do own some cryptocurrency. Okay, go ahead.
I do own some crypto ETF too, but all right, real estates.
This is another one where I might get a little blowback.
It's all right.
But to me, when I think about real estate on a real high level, there's high transaction costs, and sometimes it can be very emotional. So, from an investment standpoint,
I do
that's
have
how I
to
do
agree
it.
with that one.
Yeah, definitely emotional.
Yeah, emotional is big.
Yeah. Especially when you can't find somebody
Yeah, exactly.
to lease the space. All right. Anyway, emergency funds.
Essential before you invest in anything else.
Okay.
Critical.
Okay. How about side hustle?
I think useful, but don't lose focus on what truly matters.
Okay.
Hey, fire movement.
Maybe you can explain that first.
Yes.
FIRE is financially independent, retire early. So I think
Ooh.
from a conceptual level, I think it's a great concept. Just don't go too extreme. There's some extreme views on it out there.
Got it. All right. So this one is my favorite plus your favorite. AI plus investing.
Okay, so this is maybe like 2 episodes. But I'm going to try to break it down in 1 sentence. I think it's a great tool, but I also don't think it can replace the conviction of building and doing the research on your own. So I think of it like in college. You know, when you go to class and take notes, I got a lot more out of my notes than reading my roommate's notes. And maybe it was just my roommates. Shout out to Mitch, Brandon, Brody.
Oh, the one that he copied from.
But I preferred my own notes and conviction around those.
And you can see my son was bobbing his head. Maybe he doesn't want to take his own notes. I can attest to that.
Future's bright for it. That's for sure.
So I do have this little app, I forgot the name of it, that has AI kind of attached into it, a little investment app.
Oh, okay.
And so I asked it a question about one of the companies I was going to invest in. And it shot back an answer, and then I said, that isn't the stock price today.
Yes.
Right. So it's like, wait, it was pulling from 2023. So just make sure that if you're using AI, probably for any and everything, that it's up to date.
Yeah.
Because it's pulling from, information that's out there.
It pulls from the general information, right? And it's if you have been on Twitter or anything like that, you know some of that general information probably not the most ideal.
Yeah.
So yeah, just definitely be careful.
Which we do have a part coming up on AI, so.
All right, and lastly, work-life balance.
Yes. Well, I mean, my family's everything, and so I try to make choices with them in mind.
Oh, good.
Sure.
Good. All right, so Andrew, thank you so much. This has been an awesome 2-parter for us,
Yes.
right? And so I hope you all learned a lot out there, hacksters. But Andrew's shown us that compounding isn't just a money game, it's a life strategy.
Yes, exactly, Kim. It's in the way you invest, the way you work, and the way that you live. Small steps done with intention stack into something massive over time.
And the best part, you don't need a perfect plan. You just need to start, stay consistent, and let time do the heavy lifting.
Oh, yeah.
All right, hacksters, your future is built in the quiet, consistent moments, not just the big wins.
3 years from now, you'll wish you started today. So get started.
So here's a challenge, Hackster. Take one small action today for your future self. We'll thank you for you tomorrow, right? In your wallet, in your work, and in your well-being, start that ripple now. So here's a challenge to all the Hackster out there. What's one small habit you can do daily that will pay off in 3 years? Do it for 30 days and report back in the comments.
Love that. Love it. So before we wrap, huge thanks to our producer again, Dominique, behind the scenes, making us sound sharp, to Aiden for keeping the gears turning behind the scenes.
Yep, and Hackster, make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a hack that we launch.
And come join the Hack Yea community, the LinkedIn and Facebook communities that we have. Share your wins, swap hacks, keep the momentum going. And as always, we say,
Hack
yeah!
It's Hack Yeah. We're breaking the mold. Code breakers here, dropping gems of gold. From boardroom plays to cubicle hacks, we crack the code so you don't fall flat.
And I'm the pathfinder, clearing the way, helping you rise up every work day. From first jobs to next level tracks, we teach what works, no fluff, just facts.